August 20th, 2013. A little adjustment to do. I got a new chair, so I'll have to figure out if I need to go up or down or a little bit on the side and see how that goes. August 20th, 2013. Good news. Charles had his first teaching class. See, it's kind of a long history here. Let's see if we can put this into a 2-minute clip. His mother's sister and son, which is 15, came to visit here in the States and is staying with the I can't think of their last name, but staying across the street there from Ukrainian. So the sisters are staying together. So she came here with her 15-year-old son, and I thought they were just going to be here because Gordon keeps in touch with Tross's mother, and she's supposed to stay for a month, 6 weeks like that. But she decided to stay here permanently. Already went out and got a job, and like I said, staying with the sister until they can get on their feet. But the son is enrolled in Anelka senior school this year. Is very limited on English. So they've asked Ross to give him some English lessons. So hopefully over the next couple of months. So this was his first day that they met and communicated, and they are cousins. So they haven't seen each other since I think Tross was probably 8, 9, 7, 8. I lose track of stories, but Tross did go over there to Ukraine many years ago, and but that's 12 years. So you're saying, like 12 years ago. So it's been a long time since he's seen his cousin, and his cousin would have been 5 years younger, so he wouldn't have remembered him anyway. So came over today, and they sat down and spent an hour or so together and kind of rekindle their relationship, acknowledgement, friendship, however you want to do it. They were introduced to each other. And it was interesting that Tross made a comment that some of the words, because since he's from the Ukraine, this boy called his name spelt like Y-E-V and something like Yevon. But they want the translation is called Eugene, and so it's a little bit different. You should call him Evan, because it's spelt like Evan, Evan. But we're just going to call him Eugene for now. So Eugene and Tross met, and Tross was making the comment that some of the words that he was trying to pronunciate, because it's been 3 years since he's lived with us, so he hasn't really had a lot of high contact and vocabulary with his native tongue, because he's lived here since he was almost 2 years old, so he's very fluent, 100% English, Tross, English speaking. So this would be very good for him to be able to help Eugene in learning pronunciation and speaking of English, and being a translator, that they can talk very fluently together and understand one another, and then break that boundary down, because he's going to need that for his schooling here coming up real shortly. So they offered to pay him hourly basis on 3 or 4 days of the week, 3 or 4 hours of the week. So we'll have to see how that goes, but you can almost say it's his first paying job. So we're really excited for him, and it's something that he can easily do. It's not physical work by any means of this means of the stretch. So we're really excited for him, and hopefully that works out long term. Plus, he gets to know they really wanted them two to get together, because he's a 15-year-old here in a strange country, doesn't know anybody around here, doesn't speak language very well at all. So this would be a big help for him. So again, with that, we're excited. I was looking at the state fair is going to be starting this weekend, and one of the artists, there's 2 artists I think I might be interested in going and seeing. I'm actually working this Saturday, but this Saturday Sammy Hagar is going to be playing the grandstands, and he goes back, he's doing a 40-year rock and roll tour. I remember in the early days when he sung for Montrose. Ronnie Montrose had a band in the I'm going to say mid-70s, and I remember having one of the Montrose albums, and Sammy sung for that band before he went solo. When he went solo, he was known as the Red Rocker, and I'm going to play a song called Red because that just was his color. And I remember distinctly seeing him as the Red Rocker and putting on quite a good show. Later on, he did join after Van Halen lost their original singer. He joined in the mid-'80s. I'm going to say 85 to probably about, I think they said 97. He was with Van Halen. And actually, I think Van Halen got a couple of awards. I think there's like a heavy metal artist award, and got into the Hall of Fame because some of their I'm gonna do some more history searching, but I think they got a couple of #1 hits with him being the singer, Sammy Hagar. I remember seeing him in Portland when we lived out there, and seeing Van Halen, Sammy Hagar, and he put on an excellent show. And like I said, right before, and then he had another solo after they split up. He had another solo career. So Sammy's done pretty good, not only as a solo artist, but whoever he plays with. And I looked at some of the songs that they're going to be playing at what he's his last few dates that he's done leading up to this grandstand concert, and I'm going to say at least 8 of the 16 songs are Van Halen songs. So I think it'd be interesting to go see that, and then I think I'd snatch a ticket for about $30. So again, looking forward to maybe doing that this weekend. I'll have to see if I can pull that one off, which I'm pretty good at pulling things off. So we'll see. But the song's called Red, Sammy Hagar, and I'm going to end it. The Red Rocker. Very good. Now this 2014. Red.